Under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Kenny Rogers, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Craig Biggio digging in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Way late on the fastball for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. No balls and 1 strike. Slider laid off for a ball. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Ralph Kiner comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Kiner in front, 3 balls and a strike.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Jeter backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Leading off.
So here is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jeter.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Rogers is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, D-Roll, that question was answered. The green light on the 3-0 count, and he drives the run in from third.
Yeah, if you watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it might be put on. Green light special, ribby knock.
Paul Konerko is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder.
Next, here is Hunter Renfroe, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. Fouled off. Devers at second. Konerko at first with no outs. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Christian Vasquez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Behind 0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Craig Biggio comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
As a look, now the pitch. Alex Verdugo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Canseco is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Boston's out in front, 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jose Canseco.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Batting fifth.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Cecil Fielder stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. One out, nobody on. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Ralph Kiner. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rain. 2 down. First delivery to him. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The next 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Digging in next, Jorge Posada, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. This is popped up. Biggio is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox on top, 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action. Fastball
called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Paul Konerko is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Raines is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So now into the box is Derek Jeter, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Derek Jeter becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bernie Williams is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That is taken. Now it's 0-2. Williams is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. He'll get it into second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Hit in the air down the right field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Craig Biggio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Jose Canseco.
First pitch of the AB now. Jose Canseco will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Ball.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the next to bat will be Cecil Fielder. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
The 1-2 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Next to hit, Tim Raines trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. First pitch on the way.
No, that's ball. Whoa, that's just out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fouled off. The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next to dig in, Alfonso Soriano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Raines is off at first with 2 away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And
leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Ralph.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. windup and the 0-1.
That's out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Raines is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Soriano will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The catcher.
And now, Jorge Posada, he popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
The batter.
Stepping up is Bernie Williams. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Red Sox. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Konerko.
Digging in will be Paul Konerko. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And it's fouled away. Down the first baseline. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Christian Vasquez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Here's the 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Konerko at second with 2 down. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Ricky Henderson.
The designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Liner towards second. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, Giro, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Matt Andrees comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Matt Andrees.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 23 for him thus far. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now to the plate, Cecil Fielder. No balls and 1 strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Alfonso Soriano is on deck. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now to play, Wade Boggs will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees. Number 26.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Konerko is there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Wade Boggs will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Craig Biggio. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before. And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. A strike, and it's 3-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called. Jeff Nelson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 43.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ralph Kiner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, Got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
J.D. Martinez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Called strike 2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering.
I got 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game. Brock Detheridge will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Change for the Red Sox. Now playing
Bottom of the inning now. And
Number
up next,
15.
the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Detheridge.
First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jorge Posada is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-1 to count. Trammell gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in to second for 1. On to Konerko at first, and it's a double play.
The batter, number 2.
Ready now is Derek Jeter. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Yanks held in check, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts, skied in the air to straightaway left. Canseco is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now back, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit hard back up the middle. Boggs has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ramiro Mendoza wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jeff Nelson hammers down the 5-out save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and they left